Hi, so I am here with a healthy beauty how-to vlog today. So a lot of you have said, please can you show us more how to make your own skincare products. So here we go. I'm going to do a series where I'm going to show you some really simple, easy, no-brainer ones. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if I can make my own products and save a bunch of money on the simpler things, then I'll have a little bit extra to spend on things that I can't make myself, like makeup and shampoo and conditioner. I mean, you can have a go, but I prefer certain brands in those. So here we go. Now, this today is an antibacterial hand scrub. Now, I love this scrub in the summer because when your hands get all hot and sweaty and you come back from the store or whatever, I don't love putting on the antibacterial hand sanitizers. They really dry out my hands, or they can make them feel even more sweaty and sticky and gross. I want to get them really, really clean. This is actually a 2-in-1 product because it cleans, exfoliates your hands while being antibacterial, and it moisturizes them so you don't need a hand cream after. So it's genius. Here we go. This is what you will need. You will need 1 cup of basic well, actually not table salt, sea salt. I prefer to use sea salt. You can use table salt, it's a little less expensive, but I like to use sea salt. So 1 cup of fine sea salt, and I'm just pouring it in here. You can use any kind of jar. I prefer a glass jar. If you're going to keep it a while, try and get a dark glass jar because the essential oils we're using are light sensitive, but I'll use this up really quickly. I'm putting it in this little Pyrex bowl. So that's 1 cup. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to add sweet almond oil. Now you can use olive oil if you want. If you're going to use olive oil, don't use extra virgin olive oil. It's way too expensive. Just use your basic pure olive oil, the cheapest kind that you can get. I do like sweet almond oil. You can probably get it at a health food store because it is very, very moisturizing and is odorless as well, which I like. So what I'm going to do with my sweet almond oil is I'm going to pour it over the salt, and I'm going to mix it up with my teaspoon because you want to see how much it soaks in, and it will soak in a lot more than you think, particularly if you leave it for a while. And I'm going to put a little bit more in here. Now the consistency that you want for your hand scrub is you want it to be quite thick, so don't put masses of oil in so it's sort of soupy, because then you can't scoop it up with your hand. So you want enough that it's sort of almost like when you mush it around with your spoon, it's almost like a granita. That's what it looks like, or a snow cone. I'm going to put a tiny bit more oil in that, as I say, so that it's very, very easy for you and the family to scoop up. Your kids will love this, by the way. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do, just to finish it off, is I'm going to add 20 drops of lavender essential oil. This will not only make it smell absolutely lovely, but it is antibacterial, antiviral, that was about 20 drops, and anti-germicidal as well. And the other one that I'm going to add, and I'm going to add 10 drops, is tea tree oil, because this is probably the most antibacterial essential oil out of all of them. So I'm going to add 10 drops of that. Now you also, another good mixture, if you don't love the smell of lavender, and actually some people are allergic to lavender, interestingly enough, is a beautiful oil that mixes well with the tea tree, is lemongrass, and it's very invigorating and sort of makes you feel very alive. So your choice, either lovely relaxing lavender or lemongrass, but always put in the tea tree oil. Oh, that smells so good. So I will keep this by my kitchen sink. You can also obviously keep one in your bathroom for guests in a pretty jar. When you're ready to use it, just scoop a little bit out, exfoliate really well the backs of your hands, your wrists, you can even do your upper arms, rinse off, dry your hands, and they'll feel beautiful and moisturized. Your nails will be wonderful. It really is a fantastic product. So have a go at making it, and I will be back with many more.